Hello, hello. We all good? Right, I think we're on. We sorted. Comments coming up. Is the angle about right? I've had to move my computer around a bit. I think I've got it back in the right angle. Turn that off. Sorry for the delayed start, guys. That's what is it? What is it now? 5 minutes past. That is unacceptable. My bad. Right. I think we're sorted. Check the mics on. I hope. Yeah, we're on. Beautiful. Hello, everyone. Whew, catch me breath. Got me water. How is everyone? While we're waiting for people to get in, let's just have a little heart to heart. Just me and the 13 of you at the moment. But thank you all for joining so soon. I've got me water. Got advent calendar. If I get peckish, I'm 1, 2, 3. Only 4 days in. What day are we on now? 7th. All right, so I can have 3. Beautiful. Let me check my comments up there. Get that there. Beautiful. Right, set up, ready to go. So, yeah. Been a few. When was the last time? It's been 2 weeks, hasn't it? It's been Huddersfield. Had we done a reaction since? I don't think we had we? Did one before Huddersfield. Then I had Cardiff on the Friday. So me and Dave did that video reacting. So then we've had Cardiff since, Chelsea. So we've had Huddersfield, Cardiff, and Chelsea since. So we'll try and talk about the closest one the most, because I mean we were awful in those other two, weren't we? So we'll try and dodge those ones a little bit. I'm just going to turn my light down. It looks a bit intense on my face. Is that a bit better? Yeah, that's better. Seen a lot more of you flying in now. Hello everyone. Beautiful. Thank you all for joining. Jaden in there first, Notts County fan, says hi. Love that commitment for mainly chat about a team that isn't yours. I rate that. Ali Khan says yes, Finerrz. Hello Ali mate, how are you doing? Yes lads, says King Edwards. A third person. Was it third person in. Love this commitment. You're right mate, says Aman. Yeah, I'm good, thank you mate. How are you? How is everyone? Everyone, while we're waiting for people to come in, let's have a chat. Don't need to always talk about Wolves. Where were we? Hi Finn, I'm finally back. Great game, Chelsea though. Yeah, incredible. Haven't had one of these for a while, as I said. So thank you all for being patient. Hope you all enjoyed the replacement video last weekend. Last Friday. Put that out on the morning. Then obviously the Cardiff game out the night. Then Cardiff video out the next day. Obviously I didn't have as much interest because we lost, but finally we won again yesterday. So people were a little bit interested, which is always nice. I forgot where I was now. No, but Evening Young Man says, Brum Wolf, hi mate, how are you? Nuno had a dream. He did, Amari, I can confirm that, mate. Team selection going to be interesting against the Geordies, especially Wolves midfield. Great content on your channel, by the way. Thank you, Lofty Salter. I like the name. Yeah, but thank you for that. And yeah, the midfield, I agree. That's something we'll try and talk about tonight. Obviously, they both did so well at the weekend. Sayson Moutinho and arguably Morgan Gibbs-White almost playing that false 9 cam. I'm really not sure what it was. But obviously drifting. It wasn't even drifting in from the side. He was central, but further back. And then, yeah, I rated it, whatever it was. He's probably got to stick with Morgan after that. That means you're sacrificing one of the wingers as well. Who could you really... Moutinho, the only thing I'd do with Moutinho is if you rested him almost, because he did look knackered. Obviously, he hasn't got that engine on him as much anymore. I mean, he's never been that sort of player. He's never been box to box, if you know what I mean. And obviously, he was flat out on his feet. And I thought he ran around a lot. Cardiff as well, but a lot of energy. Then a lot of energy on, was it Wednesday? On Wednesday, looked knackered after the game. So whether we're resting him, I don't know. I don't even know who's next after that, to be fair. Let me have a look. It's Newcastle, obviously, this weekend. Then Bournemouth. Yeah, how could I forget Bournemouth on the Saturday? So arguably, is that the harder fixture? Do we need to rest them? I don't know. What is our best midfield too? I mean, you've got Dendoncker back in the frame now. If that's the first discussion point, Chuck in, what would your... If we are going with the 3-4-3 as we always do, maybe with Morgan in that sort of deeper role, joining the midfield to kind of make it a 3, who would you go for the 2? So we take Morgan out of it, it's going to be 2 of Dendoncker, Sace, Neves, Moutinho, isn't it, really? So Neves being tapped up by, obviously not tapped up because that's illegal. Neves being looked at by the bigger teams, but can he even get in our starting 11 this next game? I mean, we take him out and we win. I know it's probably not all down to Neves. It's down to those sort of tweaks that we made tactically more than personnel wise. But yeah, you guys give me your midfield too. For me, I think if Moutinho, he's getting on a bit now, isn't he, for a footballer? Obviously very, very young, but for a footballer, maybe hasn't got the legs to do this many games in a row. Maybe Nuno's had it in his head to play Neves in this one. So I'm going to say Neves and Saiss, bring back the championship days, and just rest Moutinho for this one. Not for him doing badly. I thought he was great against Chelsea, especially him getting the assist for Jota's goal. Great commitment. No way was that a foul for me. And yeah, I'll probably go Neves and Saiss, but then after that, I think Moutinho's got to be saying, I don't want to be dropped again, almost. I want to get straight back in the team because he hasn't done much wrong at all. Anyway, got a bit sidetracked there. That was about the midfield, yeah. Hello there, says Shadows Awesomes. Hello, mate. Hi, Finn, says Adrian Kingdon. Hello, welcome, everyone. Welcome, Taran. Come on, you Wolves, he says. Hello, says Pavan. Hello, says Yosef Ayob. Hello, everyone. PUFC. Who's that? Peterborough United FC. Bang, got it. I think, anyway. Sorry if I got that wrong. Ali Khan says, do you play Football Manager? I do, yeah, bits and bobs. Obviously, a Wolves one every year. At the moment, well, last year I did a Telford one, AFC Telford, because that's close, and obviously it's a real road to glory. It's like Vanarama. Are they north or south? I think they're north. Vanarama north, because we're sort of that Midlands area. It's a little bit obscure, but I think that, yeah, Vanarama north. So it's literally like Vanarama North, National, League 2, League 1, Championship, Premier League. So that's the one I've been going with at the moment. Keen Gradwell says, Raul, yeah, finally getting another goal, bless him. I know the last one was Tottenham, wasn't it? Obviously should have had 2 in that game with one wrongly ruled offside, but we won't get into that again. Great to see him scoring again, and obviously having the Mexicans back on the channel, want to see him doing well in this most recent game. So thank you very, very much, Raul, for scoring. I support Arsenal and Liverpool and Wolves. Nah, mate, all Wolves. It's got to be all Wolves. Saiss should play. Yeah, I agree. As I said a minute ago, Edward, on my big long rant, I'd probably go Saiss as well, and probably Neves, as I said, next to him. Where were we? What do you think about Najikawa? Is that his name? I thought it was. Have I got that wrong? I swear it was Nakajima, but let me check. There he is, Shoya Nakajima. Yeah, well, obviously the Talking Wolves boys and myself have been reporting about him joining. The president of the club he plays for have said he's 80% a Wolves player, which always looks promising, doesn't it, really, when the own president's coming out and saying it. But last night, Tim Spears had absolutely nothing in it. So, I mean, Tim Spears is normally right with these things. I'll always support him. But when the president's coming out and saying it, it's like how can you even deny it? Whether the only doubt I've got in my mind is that sort of Mendes merry-go-round, like Talisca was joining Wolves, Andre Silva was joining Wolves to get other teams to bid. So whether that's a bit of a Mendes one to say, oh, say Wolves are going to have him, and then hopefully the bids go up for him. That's the only thing I can think. So I'm not getting myself too excited yet until Tim says it is. But yeah, the reports on Talking Wolves are all legit. They're all what people have said, and to them it's looking pretty likely. Scenes and atmosphere best of the season on Wednesday. Yeah, I've got to agree with that. That second goal, even the first goal of Scenes, but then just to get that other one so quick after, yeah, unreal. What could rival it? I mean, Man City was pretty good. The Man United ones from where I was sat looked quite good in the away end. I'm not sure if any of you were in there. What else has been good? Arsenal was pretty good away. There's only been any scenes in and away. Crystal Palace was pretty good as well. But yeah, beating Chelsea, yeah, it's probably unrivaled this season. Those limbs, where were we? I think Tim Spears was right in saying that we weren't in trouble after the Cardiff game. We've played our hearts out against the top 6 so far, and it just shows the class we have. Yeah, I just mentioned Tim Spears, and he's got 2 mentions already. yeah, there's no reason to worry. So I just seem to be worried more about the smaller games, because when teams like Chelsea give us room to play, look, we are unreal when we get space to play, but no team is going to let us be unreal if they're focusing on us. Like Newcastle, they're not going to do what Chelsea did. They're going to do what Cardiff did, what Huddersfield did. Not saying that they're on that level. I mean, maybe they are close to the relegation zone, but they're going to do what has beaten Wolves at the end of the day. So it is worrying. I'd rather have that Liverpool or the Bournemouth game coming up more. But I suppose Bournemouth might even pack the midfield and do the same thing. You never know. But in a way, I'm more confident for the Liverpool game. It's crazy, as you can see from the thumbnail on this video. Beating Chelsea, drawn against United, City, Arsenal, unlucky to lose against Tottenham by the 1 goal, and we should have had a goal given as well. So, and then I saw someone tweet about it, didn't they? Like, you talk about those 5 that we've played, we come away with 1 loss, 6 points out of those. Yeah, if you said Cardiff, Huddersfield, Brighton, Watford, Leicester, who else is in there? Probably is that 0 points? 0 point. It's unreal, and it's so weird. So in a way, I'm quite nervous, but yeah, I can't even remember what I was trying to say here. Actually, where was I? I actually missed out a comment from Dan. Actually, I'll just go back to it. Looks like Liverpool and Spurs might be the best chance we have picking up points. That's exactly what I was just saying. Sorry, I missed that comment, Dan. I completely agree. But yeah, we played hearts out against the top 6, as Aman said, and when we come up against a good team, we show how good we are. It's just annoying when we come up against the smaller teams and can never show it, and then people go, "Oh, Wolves don't believe the hype," all of that, and it's a strange one. We'll find a way, though. We'll find a way. Do you think when Chelsea went 1-0 up that Sarri thought they had won the game? I assume you mean won. But yeah, they were 1 up in the game as well, so that word still applies. Possibly. I mean, I don't know whether he's a particularly naive manager. I think he's done quite well this season. But I said in my video that there just sort of was that sort of collective groan. It wasn't even like oh no, it was like it was so lucky, their goal. I mean, it might have already gone in anyway, but Cody made sure it went in. And whether he thought, right, that's it now, we should be all right. I mean, Hazard was... I mean, I saw Chelsea fans slating Hazard, saying it wasn't his best game, but I thought he was unreal. Like, didn't really have anything at the end of it, no sort of end products yesterday, but just how he moves and his little flicks and everything, they were unbelievable. So whether there was that bit of arrogance, I don't know, but obviously he was wrong. He wasn't happy with his team, I saw in the press conference. So, I mean, I don't think any manager says at 1-0, right, that's it. But I don't know. I think it's more down to Wolves, to be fair. We'll give Wolves the credit. What do I think of Oh, just missed one again. No, I haven't actually. I'm seeing things. What do I think of Sunderland? Do you mean what do you think of Sunderland? I hope. Well, what I think of Sunderland. They were the only team that we didn't beat last season, so fair play. Obviously drew with us and beat us, which is unbelievable. We were top of the league and bottom of the league. We were the only team we didn't beat. You couldn't write this stuff, but yeah, fair play to last year. That's what I think of Sunderland. Very concerned that Newcastle will revert to type versus Newcastle. Magpies depend on a 4-5-1, heavy in midfield. Obviously, love that analysis from Shiv, one of the regulars. I mean, yeah. Whether it's going to be that thing where we never change, blah, 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 blah. We keep our philosophy and all that. Whether we need to do what we did against Chelsea. Is he going to carry on with the long throws? Is he going to carry on with that Morgan Gibbs-White down the middle sort of thing? I don't know. But I'm concerned as well. I think Newcastle, as I said, will do what Huddersfield did, will do what Cardiff did, especially if they're drilled in a 4-5-1. It's making me nervous, very nervous. But you never know. We get an early goal, I think we're fine then. And also a midfield 3. They sort of did that with Dendoncker, didn't they, at the weekend? And I thought he was great, Dendoncker, in the 10 minutes that he had. So if anything does go wrong, I think Nuno needs to change it earlier, maybe at half time, chuck in a Dendoncker on or something. But I mean, I suppose if you've got to go for a goal, though, you don't want to bring it. I don't know, but I've got faith. Still a little bit nervous though. Yes, Martino needs to be looked after. Lots of miles on the clock. Great player. Yeah, so if we're choosing one to drop this weekend, it will say that we're resting Martino because he's not being dropped for bad performances because he's been great, but it's just preserving that player, a wonderful player, preserving him and making sure he's at his best every game. Am you going to the end of season party at Wolves? Me and my mate are going. If you're going to see you there, just saying this a bit early, what's your score prediction against Newcastle? I think 2-0. Well, as you know, Ben, we do that at the end, so I'll give my score prediction at the end. But Ben's got his in there early saying 2-0. I hope that's 2-0 away, even though you put the 2-0 first. I assume you mean to Wolves. I hope, anyway. But yeah, I will be there, hopefully, if I can get a ticket. I've been at the last 3, I think, of the end-of-season dinners. So I hope I'll be there as long as I can get a ticket. So see you there if I manage. And yeah, I'll leave score prediction till the end. But nice with the 2-0. I hope you're right. Against Chelsea, we were brilliant. Hopefully in January we get some business done and cement our place in a decent top 10 spot. Yeah, I mean the last few games we were looking down. Now we've won 1 game. Suddenly we're 4 points off the top 6, 10 points away from relegation. So yeah, what a difference a few days can make. And if we do bring in some additions, I don't know who make additions even. Where would you want players? Maybe a wing back, cover at wing back, maybe a backup striker. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But I don't know where we would improve. It'd more be strength in depth for me in January. My teacher is a Wolves fan and he said 3-0. I like that, Ben's teacher. I like the confidence. And that's very lucky having a teacher that's a Wolves fan. Same as Chelsea, Martino out for Neves, Nijao's old legs for Bournemouth and Liverpool. Yeah, agreed, Shiv. Not quite old. He's not even the other side of 30 yet, is he? I don't think. So I feel bad calling him old, but in footballer terms, he's getting there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fair play. That's a fair shout from Freedom there. Leaving Neves out, that might be a controversial one, but it's a good argument. How about changing the laws to 15 aside? That could work. Then we could pack the midfield as well. We'll get Neves, Sace, Martino, Dendoncker in there. That could work, if only. We have the Lampard-Jarrah problem. Can't play in the same team. Ruben and João, 2 alike. We need Sace in there doing the legwork. That's a fair shout from Brumwolf there. I think we feared at the start of the season that they were too similar. Neves and Martino, and then we went on that run. Didn't seem like there were whatsoever no concerns. Now we seem to have been not found out, but people seem to have adapted to us and seen how to beat Martino and Neves. So if you've got a big guy like Sace in there doing the dirty work, as you said, then it could work. Yeah, but I hope it isn't as infamous as the Lampard-Gerrard problem for England. Look who it is. I have to admit I forgot again. That is poor. I mean, that must have been about 10 minutes ago. It's only about 10 minutes late, Boller Bleach. I forgive you. I mean, you're getting a track record now, to be fair, mate. But next week, if you're there, I want you there 1 minute past 7, and then all is forgiven. Neves was in the Billy Wright box. Yeah, I saw that on Match of the Day of him watching. Will he be there again? Actually, no, because it's an away game, isn't it? This weekend, so he won't be in the Billy Wright boxes. Revenue, views, says Bottler Bleach. I assume that's when we were talking about Jimenez. Because it's not for the revenue, it's for being able to spread my content. I look at the games where Jimenez has scored. Some of them have got like 20% UK views, and then the rest are from all over the world, from Mexico, from America. It's amazing to see things like that from Portugal. So it's just amazing to see things like that, as well as getting more views. Because obviously, when I'm working hard on a video, I do like to see it rewarded with as many views as possible. Where were we? The Reaper says, great vlogs, dude. Thank you very, very much from the Reaper. Glad you're enjoying them. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, to make sure you see them every single week, and sometimes weekdays, as I treated you to this week. This Wednesday it was, yeah. I keep forgetting what day it was on. But thank you very, very much for that. What do you think of Morgan against Chelsea? Start him against Newcastle, says Bradley. I mean, he didn't have many touches, did he? I think he had 27 touches, but God, did he make them count? That first sort of breakdown there would have been the right-hand side. It was my left, but yeah, the right-hand side, skinning Fabregas, heel chopping inside. That sort of set the tone for his performance, really. I thought he was great, and it's a system. a change of, well, it's same formation, but sort of changing the system in that Morgan Gibbs-White drops back, Jimenez and Jota push further forward. I thought it was really good. It was a great option to have, and we might have to be keeping our defence up to try and keep him, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to put that. I'm just going to pull my camera down a little bit there. But yeah, all of a sudden he's gone from sometimes not in the squad, did he? I think this season, and then now he's you could be saying what was I going to say? You could be saying like Man City are in for him, Arsenal, Liverpool, those big boys could come in. Barcelona, you never know. But yeah, I thought he was great, and the assist as well. I'm rambling a bit here. He did get an assist, didn't he? Got the first assist. Great to keep. He's just strong, quick, can pass. Shooting, we're not sure on yet, but he seems to have everything for a midfielder. So very, very impressed. But I'll try to stay calm for now. He is only young. Let's not put too much on him. Remember that snipers dude in the stream from a few weeks ago as a Chelsea fan? Where is he now? No, I don't think he'll be visiting. He'll be visiting tonight. Obviously, a lot of anti-Wolves propaganda who's popping in here. I don't think he'll be popping up with any of that tonight. Chris Smalling-Jones, there he is. Bollard Bleach, the famous comment. We have Oxford tomorrow up the posh. Good luck, Portsmouth in your Good luck, Peterborough in your game against Oxford. Could we be getting back to the earlier football we played in the Prem? Then Adama try harder will once again be a force. The early football, I think we could, but it's always against the big teams that we show how impressive we are. I mean, in this run that we've had, the bad run, we had that great game against Arsenal, so we just look so much better against the big teams. I'm not sure why. We need to turn up against one of the smaller ones for once. I mean, like, I suppose Burnley, Southampton, Crystal Palace are all down there, and we did well against them, but it was like the Huddersfields and the Cardiffs, they were the gutting ones. Gibbs-White's improved loads, amazing assist at Chelsea game and Arsenal. Yeah, the shot at Arsenal was so close, and as I said, yeah, great assist the Chelsea game. Seriously, if we went 9 games or so unchanged, why not now from Chelsea game? Keep the same team till we lose again. That's a fair shout from Adrian. Nuno was so adamant in keeping that same team to begin with, because at the end of the day we were winning quite a lot of the time at that point. We just won. Can he change it? It's a decent argument. Don't you get annoyed by arrogance and lack of knowledge from fans of so-called Big Six clubs and other clubs, mostly in London, calling us a little club? Yeah, I mean, that's always going to happen. You do get some great fans of the big top 6 clubs. Sorry, just having a refresh there. I remember Arsenal. I met a load of Arsenal fans that were lovely, but maybe it's the ones that are just watching it from TV and all that sort of stuff. So you can't class them all in the same bracket, but yeah. Well, I mean, we're not a little club, are we? I mean, we're founders of the football, one of the founders of the Football League. So yeah, we'll have less of that from all the other fans. Who's the new Southampton manager? Apparently they sacked the other guy. Yeah, Ralph Hasenhüttl in now, former RB Leipzig manager. I think that's a great appointment. It's sort of Wolves-esque appointment where we chose an unknown manager, hadn't been in England, and I hope it works out for them, because I like it when teams take a gamble on a younger coach, on someone that's not proven in the Premier League, and they're not going in that merry-go-round of the Mark Hugheses, Sam Allardyce's, Alan Pardew. I mean, I like Sam Allardyce because he's a Wolves fan and all that, but it is nice to see someone else getting a chance. Nuno's got to go now. Sorry, we won't be brought back. The Premier League's relegation candidates. Wenger is available. January Wenger for Wolves. Let's not appoint a reject like ABV or Lopetegui. Nuno's going nowhere, Ali, mate. Nuno will work a solution for teams that pack the middle. He just needs a little more time. I hope so, Johnny. Is that the actual Johnny, do you reckon? Taking a break from his injury recovery? Is he in here? But yeah, I agree. You on crack, Ali Khan, says Lofty Slater. Yeah, agreed. I hope you aren't. Stay off it, mate. But yeah, Nuno's going nowhere. Hazard is Barca bound. Controversial if he is. Imagine all the wingers they got then. They got Messi. I suppose they haven't got many now, have they? Haven't got Neymar. Got Dembele. Yeah, that could work actually. To be fair, that would be sick for them. I do really like Hazard. To be fair. Morgan Gibbs-White is my free transfer into my fantasy team this week. Cheap created and defo not going to get dropped for the weekend at Newcastle. Yeah, good shout, Martin. I'm sure he's very, very cheap. I was thinking Vinagre as well. Luckily, I didn't do this weekend because Doherty got an assist. I was going to swap Doherty out because I had the maximum number of Wolves players and put Vinagre in there because he's very cheap as well. But so is Doherty, and he's pulling up trees for me. My three, I've got Patricio, Doherty, and Jimenez in mind. So yeah, it's a good shout to put Morgan in. I'll have a look into it. Evening, Calvin. How are you? Will the lack of crowd be advantageous to us at Newcastle? Finn? Yeah, I heard that might be a boycotted game. I mean, in reality, I don't think it will be, but I saw the murmurs of it because they were all going to come in at the 11th minute in the weekend's game, weren't they? And hardly anyone did. And obviously West Ham scored in that minute as well. But I know even with a full crowd, if Newcastle aren't winning, they'll get on their backs. I loved that game 2 years ago. It was incredible at the Newcastle at St James's Park. Sorry. But yeah, if we get an early goal, they'll turn no matter how many are in there. I'm hoping anyway. So I don't think it will matter, to be fair, the amount in there, because even though if we're singing at the top of our lungs, or is that the thing? Top of our lungs, I think it is the saying. You won't be able to hear us from up there over like 10 Newcastle fans because you're so high up. Players won't be able to hear us anyway. But yeah, I don't think it. I mean, it'd be nice to think that it'd help us, but I don't think it will. Which striker would you pick for the team? If I had to pick one now, Harry Kane's got to be up there. Suarez maybe. Who else would I pick in the world now? Leo Bonatini. Yeah, probably Kane or Suarez. I suppose Ronaldo's playing as a striker now. Why not chuck him in? Get the Mendes links going. Why not? Who you going Newcastle with, mate? None of my family. Just me and my girlfriend on that one, taking the long trip up. So yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. None of the Morris family. So if you see me, yeah, I won't be with the usual bunch. It'll just be me and my girlfriend, and you should be able to spot me because obviously we mention every time, stick out like a sore thumb being so lanky. Where was I? Hey lads, says Ruben Neves. Hello Ruben. Sorry for getting the yellow cards. I completely forgive him, mate. Did all right without you this weekend. Do you reckon you'll get back in? What's Nuno been saying to you in the week, mate? That cannot be the real Ruben Neves commenting here. No, it's just become a standing joke. It might be, to be fair. You never know. Imagine the scenes. Imagine we find out last day of the season, Ruben Neves comes over to the North Bank and goes, I've been watching your videos. But yeah, I don't think it is. But yeah, do you reckon you'll be in this weekend, Ruben? Leicester fan playing Spurs. Leicester City fan playing Spurs. 7:45 Saturday. Wolves to lose to Newcastle 2-0. Nah, Shay, come on, mate. At least make friends with everyone in here. We're obviously all Wolves fans. Put us as a 5-0 win and you'll be welcomed in here. You missed my comment, says Pavan. Sorry if I did miss it, mate. Just drop it in again. I think I missed one, but came back to it. Sorry if I missed yours as well. But drop it in again if it was something that you want me to cover. Do you think Nuno will put Dendoncker on at Newcastle? Oh, earlier I meant 2-0 Wolves, mate. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for clearing that one up. I like the prediction. Dendoncker on Newcastle. It depends on the situation. I don't think he'll start, but I'd love to see him come on as a sub. Will Fulham survive, do you think? I think they will now, yeah. I mean, I hope that they don't after all the Sessegnon stuff last year, after everyone saying how good they would be this year, and obviously that hasn't been true so far. But Ranieri will get them out of it. I think they will. Finerrz, you could talk a glass eye to sleep. Brilliant, thank you. Have you watched NBC Sports Premiership prediction? They predicted for this weekend Chelsea, City to M1 and Wolves to lose 2-1 to Newcastle. Did they watch the game on Wednesday? Whether they're just looking at Wolves playing against the smaller teams and not doing very well. Sorry, Newcastle aren't. They're a huge team, aren't they, Newcastle, really? But I mean, I'm thinking a draw, but I'm still going to go for winning my prediction, I think. So I don't think I can really abuse anyone for going with a loss, because Wolves haven't turned up against the teams lower down the table. That's what I was trying to say, because Newcastle are up there in size of club, size of stadium, certainly. So I mean, they're fair to say that if they want, going off Wolves' record against the teams lower down the table, but I mean, I'm still going to go for the win, I think. But I mean, I am in two minds. I'm a little bit worried. Where was I? Here we are. When do you think Morgan Gibbs White will receive a full international call-up? The way he's going at the moment, Mason Mount got in there for doing a little bit in the Championship. the next one. You've got a strong case to say get him in the next one. If Mason Mount's getting in there, then Morgan could easily get in there. If he carries on at this level, then easily for me. Controversial, but I think he could. We do not mention the B team. Barcelona will not snub our players. Okay, no more mention. Is that Barcelona B as well, as in the B team, or as in B for Barcelona? But yeah, we'll mention neither of the Barcelona teams. Who did Wolves get in the FA Cup, says Ben? We got Liverpool, as Lily says down here. Liverpool, we played them 3 times in like 2 weeks. Yeah, we've got them quite close anyway, with the reverse fixtures flipping over after the first 19 games. And then we got them in the Cup as well. It's going to be on a Monday night, televised. Liverpool at home we got. Still worried about the Newcastle game. Gibbs White has to start. Agreed, Robert. Maybe not has to start, because I don't know whether Nunes is going to go for a different sort of solution. I mean, he did have a great game, didn't he? Well, he probably should start thinking about it. Yeah, we'll say he starts. Whether that's going to be on the wing, whether that's going to be in a midfield too, that's a curveball. Or whether it's even in that false 9 again, as we did against Chelsea. But yeah, he would be complaining. I think he's got a right to moan if he doesn't start, because he was great. We've got Gillingham tomorrow. Good luck in your game, Ben, against Gillingham for Scunthorpe. Gibbs White has improved loads. Made amazing assists at Chelsea and Arsenal. Also, lovely Raul goal against Chelsea. Yeah, lovely. Just smack it. Raul often, we seem to say that a lot. He doesn't like to shoot very much, does he? He likes to set up goals. But yeah, he just smacked one and it went in. It's a great sight to see. Get your lovely mum and sister on here, says Superbit. Sorry, mate, it's just me today. If you want to go back and watch the vlogs, see them on there. But yeah, for the live stream, just me. Very sorry. Raul Jimenez doesn't score in every game, but he creates great plays at times. I honestly think that Wolves should offer him a contract after the loan spell is over. I hope so too. Johnny Torres. Obviously, he's doing great bits for my channel. But yeah, I absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. I'll try and let me quickly find this. Actually, hang on. Here we go. Bang. Oh no, it's reversed. I forgot. Never mind. Sorry for my squeaky door then, by the way, as well. But yeah, love him that much. Got him on the back of my shirt recently. I'll chuck that in one of my vlogs coming up. Filmed a cheeky few bits of them printing it on the back. But that's how much I love him. I'd love for us to sign him permanently. If we get relegated with the Wolves, we can't a good manager unless available. He has 4 games to turn around. Fosun's big targets for our club. I love Nuno, but Wolves first. After that game on Wednesday, there's no chance Fosun will be thinking about that, mate. I mean, maybe 5 losses in a row again. I mean, what was it? It was 5 losses in 6, wasn't in a row. Mate, if that happens again, then maybe. But yeah. It's not going to happen, I don't think. I really don't think. I'd pick Gladon, says Bottle of Bleach. Yeah, great shout, mate. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that one. Jimenez contributed 53% of Wolves' goals. That is crazy, isn't it? He's so vital to the team. And I'm a little bit biased because I absolutely love him. But yeah, so good in what he provides as well as scoring. He's setting all his fellow teammates up. What is Ali Khan smoking? His comments are off the scale. I told you he could effing finish. Classic Finn. No, that's not in my video. That was raw emotion. I cut that out of mine because we're obviously family friendly over here. But if any of you did see the 90min video, obviously I think Shiv saw that as well. But yeah, that was included in the 90min one. Should have told him to leave that out. Neves shouts out the channel. Imagine the scenes. Get it on Twitter, Ruben. Let's hope Jota's goal is the start of him starting a run like last season. Yeah, I mean, that was classic Jota goal, wasn't it? Just back post, lurking, or he normally just smacks them in, doesn't he? Like the Villa one, the Millwall ones, or a lot of the goals were just sneaking in the back post. Almost like what Costa did for Portugal in his international caps. Just the wingers need to get in there more. They just never seemed a threat. But this weekend, I thought they did. Arguably, it wasn't wingers. It was sort of Morgan behind Jimenez and Jota as like wide strikers. But yeah, I hope he does now. It was great to see. Obviously, he absolutely loves scoring it. There's just the raw emotion. I saw it was his birthday on Saturday, I think. So what a great way to start off his new age of testing myself here. Is he 21, 22? Something like that. But yeah, absolutely made up for him, and let's hope he does go on a run now. Hi, says Rippers. Hello, mate. Neves was in the Billy Wright box. Oh yeah, did I not cover that one, Pavan? I remember reading it. But yeah, he was. I saw that on Match of the Day. Probably won't start for a while now. Morgan is doing amazing. No, I don't think Morgan will keep Neves out. I think Morgan will probably be that third man in midfield. I've got confidence in you, Ruben. Don't worry, mate. Who remembers that Vipers guy? That's suspicious that he also has the 2 Zs on the end. Maybe he's changed his name from Vipers to Rippers and he's undercover. You never know, though. I won't judge a book by its cover, Rippers. If you're not, if you were not Vipers, then I apologise. Lol, Ruben Neves. Hi, FTS Portugal. How are you, mate? Thank you for tuning in. God, 40 minutes flown by. Sorry if I have been talking slow, and I have been talking a glass eye to sleep, as someone said up there. Where were we? Viper doesn't want that smoke. If we play the same team and the same formation, 3-1 Wolves. It's a great shout, Robert. 10 more minutes until everyone needs to get their predictions in. But thank you for the prediction there. 3-1. I'd absolutely love that. Obviously, it's a long way to go at the weekend, so I hope we're rewarded with something like that. He's biting us out now, isn't he, Rippers? I wonder where he went. It's definitely him. Definitely him. What do you think of the light and fireworks show pre-kickoff against Chelsea? I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, it seemed to be more fireworks, I thought, and a lot more light flashing. I mean, they've got to put some epilepsy warnings out on that. Just absolutely crazy. Just bang, 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 bang. But it seems to be going off everywhere. Flames here, fireworks there. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's great. Where were we? I mean, in games like Huddersfield at home and we lose 2-0, it looks a bit anticlimactic. But on a night like last night, yeah, it was brilliant. The extra midfielder was the difference. We were winning out midfield battles and it showed. Yeah, I agree. Obviously, still sort of arguably kept the same shape with Morgan in almost like a false 9 cam sort of position. But yeah, I thought it made a great difference. Obviously, with players like Kante in there, that he counts for 2 midfielders anyway. So making sure we had people in the middle, I think it did benefit us a lot. Do you think we'll beat Newcastle, says Thomas Scriven? I'm torn between a draw and a win just because of how poorly we've performed against the teams lower down the table recently. But yeah, I'll back us to win. They're only playing Fabregas and lost his cheek though. Adama Traore. Is this Rippers undercover again? Is he saying they despite being a Chelsea fan? We'll crack this by the end. We've got 18 minutes to crack this. Hopefully we'll beat Newcastle. Are you going to the game? Yes, I am, Ruben. I'll see you there. Yeah, I'm going down. So if any of you are there, I'll see you all there. Pardon me. You need to eat some cod liver oil. Stop your knees from creaking when you stand up. Yeah, that wasn't my knees. That was a very, very creaky wardrobe. But yeah, I'll get some cod liver oil on the hinges. No, because that wouldn't work, would it? Because you have to eat it. Never mind. Ignore me. Get some oil on the hinges. Hi, it's Ollie. Thank you for joining, mate. Blimey, my name's on the screen, he says. Yes, it is. That's what you get. If you comment here, you get rewarded with a nice little graphic here. I'm from Portugal, and I don't see all Wolves games. My question is, why Wolves win against big teams but lose against small teams? I think that's a question we all have. FTS Portugal. It doesn't make sense. But I think it's when I'll try and, if you're not fluent in English, which it looks like you were there, to be fair, that's great English there. Chelsea, Arsenal give us loads of space, whereas Huddersfield, Cardiff, if you've got Neves and Moutinho here, you've got another 5 coming in and just taking them straight away. Planning to play against us, whereas Chelsea plan to play their own game, Arsenal plan to play their own game. That's the only reason I can think. But yeah, it's crazy. It's so weird. Quality display, says Jaden Fisher. Yeah, it was amazing. Watching it back on Match of the Day today, absolutely great performance. Dab says Rippers, the undercover Chelsea fan. Is he though? Where were we? Hopefully my boy Ruben Neves will do some bangers at Newcastle. Oh, Finn, my dad said because Jota scored, he'll be scoring some more goals now. Yeah, confidence is a huge thing. Pardon me. And I mean, I'm trying to think of players that once they grab a goal, you see him go on runs. I can't think of one to my mind now. But I think Jota could be that sort of player. Obviously, we saw his top goal scorer last year. So now he's got the one. Hopefully that does spur him on. And yeah, I agree with your dad. I think he will. Michael Frank says hello. Thank you, Michael, for joining. Hello. Nuno was buzzing in his interview. Was so happy for him. Yeah, me too, Jack. What a lovely guy. What a lovely guy. Obviously, doesn't like his press conferences, to be fair, even when we're winning. Never mind when we're losing. But yeah, seemed to be very happy this weekend. Mansfield Town, we're coming for you. Is that some beef between Notts County and Mansfield? I'm not Vipers, says Rippers. He's putting an end to the rumours. Everyone, like the vid, let's get it to 50, says Ruben Neves. If anyone could inform me what we're actually on, because I can't seem to get the information at the moment. I don't think it doesn't come up on the live stream dashboard. I'll try and load it up here. Yeah, can't see it. So if someone could tell me what we're on, that would be appreciated, because I'm in the dark a bit here. But yeah, thank you for the support, Ruben. PGAV Pierce Gaming, PGAV / Pierce Gaming says hi. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Hello. We only have two. Me and someone else's. We only have two. Me and someone else, bro. Is that going to the game, I assume? Speak some Mexican, please. I mean, Spanish. Is it Spanish they speak? Yeah, it is. Muy bien, sacapuntas. And if you want to translate that, be my guest. Have a check. Sacapuntas, great Spanish word. How's your week been? The Avengers 4 trailer came out today, and so did the title of it as well. Yeah, obviously, Marvel said that the title wasn't spoken in Avengers Infinity War, and that no one had guessed it yet. And yeah, everyone guessed Endgame. Endgame was said in Infinity War, so fuming about that. But yeah, and to be fair, the trailer didn't give away anything whatsoever, apart from the Tony Stark stuck in space and Ant-Man gets out of the quantum realm. But I won't geek out here. Didn't give us much away. Obviously, hoping the next trailer gives us a little bit more. But yeah, always good to get the title and get stuttering there. Get a teaser trailer. I don't know why I was thinking never mind. We'll move on from that. Which striker would you like to pick to replace Bonatini? Well, if Bonatini does go, you need someone that's going to be similar to Jimenez, but then you also might need someone to switch it up a bit as well. To be fair, I'd keep Jimenez, Bonatini and someone else, and you've got 3 options. But if I had to choose a striker, as I was saying earlier, Harry Kane would be lovely. I know we're rumoured with that guy from Turkey. If you want to check out his name, because I can't remember it, go and check out Talking Wolves' Twitter. We report on that. But he looked like a big guy, could hold up the ball by the looks of it, and scored. I think he scored 14 in 16. So hopefully we can get him. Obviously, if he's happy to sit on the bench, because Jimenez always comes first. Hopefully Wolves win or draw. Yeah, I can't see us losing, to be fair. I am confident in that way. But yeah, I think it'll be a win or a draw. But I'm going to go for a win, just with my gold tinted specs on. Why can't Notts win against any teams? Oh, it'll get better, mate. Wolves have been up and down, almost like a yo-yo of the leagues. Been League One in the last few years, and now we're in the Premier League. So it does get better. Don't worry. Wolverhampton, we're on our way back. Is this Vipers, though, everyone? If all the Wolves fans, is this Vipers disguising, singing our chants? Is it? You guys, let me know. Are we believing Rippers? Is he undercover singing our songs? Because it's actually we're Wolverhampton. We're on our way back, because there's a little crack. Is it? Anyone? Let me know. Geordie 0, Wolves 3. Been promising to give someone a heavy defeat all season. If we get an early goal, we could easily give someone a pumping. But if it goes 0-0 half time, we're then worrying. We could easily finish in a draw as well. So, but I hope you're right. Lofty Salter. Rockwoodine Wolves says time. What does that mean? Best team ever. 2-0 Wolves Newcastle. Is he trying to charm us now? Is this Vipers? I will never ever know. But thank you for the score prediction, mate. I like it. 20 likes says time. We're only on 20, mate. Get that up. We've got 42 in here. Everyone, well, I mean, not everyone's got an account, have they? Everyone who has got an account, please drop a like on it, because it helps the stream out, spreads it, get more people in here, get more of a discussion going. So it's a win-win. But thank you for all the 20 that have liked it. I'm not being ungrateful. Do you know how long Morgan's contract is? My kids are playing me up, so can't get the chance to check at the mo. Need to pen him down. I'll check. He did recently sign a contract, didn't he? Morgan Gibbs White contract. We'll see when the article was put out. New contract for Morgan Gibbs White. This was January 2018, and it will keep him to the Wolves to the end of the 21-22 season. Has he signed another one since then? I don't think he has, no. So yes, he's got till 2021-22, which is always good after a lot of people will now be jumping on the bandwagon, and I'm just double checking that and looking at his availability. Just going to check how he's doing on FIFA now as well. Yeah, he's gone up. Yeah, I can see that. Gone up a few ratings. The hype train is fully in motion. But yeah, I think we've got him for a fair few seasons now, haven't we? So if someone's going to get him, they're going to have to pay big bucks. Where were we? If you could have any player join Wolves, who would you sign? To be fair, looking at that weekend, this weekday, Wednesday, it's got to be Hazard. I thought he was just how he moves with the ball was unreal. His little flicks. I probably would choose Hazard, even though he hasn't done much in the last few months. I do really like him. Who is Newcastle's best player? Says Pierce Gaming. I liked Rondon's header the other week. I thought it was a great header. Always liked Fabian Schär. I don't think he's pulled up many trees there, but I always liked him on FIFA when he was at Basel. I like Kennedy as well. Obviously, don't like Rondon being ex-Baggies and all that, but he's got to be up there. I like Jose Perez as well. All of them decent players. No, I meant there was 2 likes. I liked someone else. Oh, there's only 2 likes. Oh, mad. Okay, not 20, even less. So if we could get it up from 2, if it is on 2, that would be much appreciated. What positions do we think need to improve and buy some new players? Who would you buy? I think we need backup in wing back. I think who could ideally play left and right, or most predominantly right, because if Doherty gets injured, now while Johnny's injured, you've got no one there. Maybe Iorfa, maybe Bennett there, maybe Oscar Burr. But yeah, backup there and a backup striker for me. Put Sace on. Shelvey tried to stop his passing range, and yeah, tried to stop him being racist this time. Hopefully, found guilty of racist abuse on Romain Sace. So hopefully that doesn't boil over again this weekend. Nakajima, a player who plays in Portugal, is going to Wolves. Yeah, obviously our local journalists have said that he isn't, but the rumours in Portugal are that he is. So I'm not sure who to believe at the moment. But yeah, I've heard he's a very good player too. So if you've got the lowdown on him, FTS Portugal, then please give us a little bit of a lowdown. What's he like? I've just seen we've got 8 minutes left now as well. So if everyone gets their score predictions in, I don't know why I pointed there. I mean here, get their score predictions in here, and we'll have a little react to them, see what we're thinking, and then I've sadly got to say bye, and I'll see you all. Be Monday, won't it, when I get the video out even. So yeah, see you all then after that. But everyone get their score predictions in. I'll go through these last few comments and the score predictions, and then we'll have to part ways. Where were we? What were the rumours on this Chinese striker, and what's your thoughts? Well, there's a Chinese striker, Wu Li. I'd love to get him in. Obviously tearing it up in the Chinese league, which is a lot lower level, but it'd be good for merchandising and all that, especially with Fosun being Chinese, where they want a Chinese national in there, because he's probably the best Chinese player around. We've also got the Japanese winger, Nakajima, as FTS Portugal was saying there. Looks like a great player as well, doing very well in Portugal. So both of them I'd take, to be fair. I'd definitely take. I haven't seen much of them, but from what I've seen, their records, definitely take them. Can't we get a campaign going for Bully to get fit again to cure our attack? Also for Robert Plant to play halftime entertainment. Yeah, well, Bully's knees are knackered now, bless him. I'm sure he'd be out there if he could. And I was about to say Robert Plant's in WV1, and I just went Rob W. I've got some sort of stutter tonight. Robert Plant is in WV1 sometimes where I sit, so I'll have a word, see if he wants to whack out the guitar at half-time. He scored 2 goals against Sporting this season, and he was in the 11 of the season, Liga NOS. Promising then for Nakajima if we do get him. I hope we do. Is Raul worth 38 million euros, says MXR9 Junior. If he carries on like this, he's going to end up with what, about 12 assists, 12 goals, something like that. 24 goal contributions in the Premier League. You've got to be looking at around that figure, to be fair. You're not going to get a proven Premier League striker for much less than that, and if he proves himself this year, then I would pay it. I think Wolves will bring that down a little bit because it's a lot of money, but I'll sign him whatever whatever the cost, obviously, because I absolutely love him. I'm saying 90 million, lol. Ben says, yeah, that maybe if we've got to pay it, we've got to pay it. 21 likes on the vid so far, thank you. So we'll try and pump that up to 25 before I go even. If everyone could like it, if you've got an account, then please do. Just escape if you've got this full screen, click that like button, thank you very much, and subscribe if you haven't, obviously, just there. Do you reckon, no, I've missed one here, haven't I? What about Blade? 5 million is a bargain. What about Blade? Who's Blade? Who have we signed? Well, I know we signed more Matinho for 5 million, whether you meant him, but yeah, Matinho was a bargain. Fortnite highlights, Dumbia says 2-1. I assume that's 2 on Wolves, I'd hope, anyway. No, there's 2, says Ben. Oh, maybe you came on earlier, mate. You jumped in straight away, so the likes haven't refreshed. I'm not sure. Do you reckon Robert Plant could do a cover of I'm a Barbie Girl to motivate the female fans? What? Why would he do that? But I don't know, maybe. 2 Wolves 2, mate, I cannot speak tonight. Wolves 2, Newcastle 1, says Michael Frank. I'd take that all day long. I'd also take that one there from Pierce Gaming. Wolves 9, Newcastle 1. Fortnite highlights, Dumbia says Neves to score. Is Ruben still in here? Do you reckon you'll score tonight, Mace? Not tonight, Sunday. But I'll take the 9-1 from Pierce Gaming there. 2-0 Wolves, says Ben. All of these looking great. Got my confidence up a bit here. Come on, lads, let's get liking the vid. Love that from Super Brit. A bit of like propaganda in here. Newcastle 1, Wolves 3, Rondon, Jota with 2, and Jimenez. So same goal scorers for us as on Wednesday. And ex-Baggy Rondon to get one there. But I take 3-1 all day long. Mr. Pillow says 3-1 Wolves as well. 4-1 Wolves, says Step Out of the Shadow. 3-1 Wolves, says Freedom. Very confident here. Remember that we're rubbish against the teams lower down the table. But if we can carry that confidence in from the latest game, then yeah, maybe we can. I'm liking this confidence. Phil Collins says fancy 3-2 Wolves this week. Goal fest at St James's Park. Bully to score 4 on Sunday. Lol. Bully to fix his knees and get back out there. You never know. But yeah, Phil really fancying a 3-2 there. So if anyone wants to get their money on it, I'm sure that's decent odds. You're going to watch the Villa game? Oh yeah, that'll be good timing. Is that already kicked off, or was it an 8 o'clock one? Was it a 7:45? But yeah, I'll chuck that on in a minute. Thank you for reminding me. You know I'm repeating. What about Blade? 5 million is a bargain. Just seen you commented again down here. Keita Balde Diao, I meant he was rumoured for 5 mil. I mean 7 mil. Just sort of reading down, skipping a few. I'll go back to everyone's comments, don't worry. Yeah, I mean, he was... Where was he really good for? Was it Monaco? Or is he on loan at Monaco now? Or is he at Monaco now? I forget, but yeah, I like the look of him. No, he's on loan at Inter Milan now, isn't he? I really like him. Great on FIFA as well, so I'd definitely take him for that. That would be an absolute bargain, you're right. We beat you 2-1, says Dylan's amazing. I assume that's a Newcastle fan. Fair play. It's like NBC Sports said, as Lily said earlier. So maybe it will be. You never know. Jonesy WWFC with 3 minutes to go has jumped in and said hi. Thank you for joining, mate. If you want to watch the rest, make sure you go back and watch the rest. 26 likes now, says Super Rit. If we can push that to 30, that would be much appreciated, guys. 27 likes now, Super Brit. Thank you for updating me on these, mate. Just 3 more. We'll push for 3 more. Get to 30 likes in the next 3 minutes. So we need a like a minute. 1-0 Wolves, says Anthony Tessero. Got it again. Bang. 1-0 Wolves. Dendonka looked good and Gibbs White is so promising. Yeah, but I agree with both of those statements. Midfield's looking great now. Liked, says Michael Frank. Thank you. That must be the 27th there. Thank you very much. Where was I? With that cod liver oil for your knees, get something to keep your teeth in. What? Jones WFC says hi again. Hello, mate. Bye, Finn. I'll comment in the Newcastle video like always. See you later, mate. Yeah, I need to get back to replying to all my comments as well, actually. All my vlog comments. I'll get on that tonight, actually. I'll try and do that. So, yeah, thank you very much for leaving the comments, as always. I'll see you next, well, on the vlog, and then next Finerrz Friday. So thank you very much, Ben. I'll see you next time. Freedom ... pisser ... Oh god, I just said a swear word. Oh, family friendly revenue has gone. No, don't get any revenue on the live streams. I'm lying. What is the issue with Dendonka? I'm not sure, to be fair. I thought he looked great in those last 10 minutes. I hope I hope he gets a few more, well, gets a start, never mind a few more starts, so maybe a few cameos from the bench. I thought he looked great. So hopefully he does start coming in a bit more now. Don't know what the issue was to begin with, but yeah, hopefully we see a lot more of him now. WhatsApp me, amigo. We are happy we went. Is that a WhatsApp? I'm not sure. We are happy we went. Molito Cruz has said there. You on about went to the game or something? I'm not sure. There's still 2 likes, says Ben. I'm not sure what's going on with your like count there, mate. He got a hat-trick for Inter recently. Mad. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely take him. Real quick. Wolves versus Liverpool in the FA Cup. Comments. Can we do it again? We beat Liverpool last time in the FA Cup. I think that was the 4th round. I back us to do it again. We've got a better team now. Obviously, Liverpool rested a lot of players in that game, to be fair, the last time. I think it was Origi up front in that one, ironically. But yeah, I back us. It'll be a packed Molineux. Be a great atmosphere. We'll play playing Liverpool quite a few times in a short amount of time. So yeah, I back us. I'm confident. We'll still do it. Keita Balde-Diao, that is. Yeah, I assume you meant the hat-trick for Inter. Yeah, got it, Mr. Pillows. I'd definitely take him. 1-0 Wolves, says Dan. I'd take that as well. Clean sheet. Haven't had one of those in a while, so I'd take that. Wolves Jimenez, says Molito Cruz. I agree with both of those statements. 2 wonderful, well, 1 club, 1 person. Used to go to my school, says NoobTube. SGS. Lots of SGS comments. I did, yeah. Left last year. This is my first year away from school, so yeah, I was there. If you're there now at the moment, what year are you in, mate? Let me know, because my sister's still there, so she can always say hello. 31 likes now. Keep going, boys. 32, says Michael Frank as well. This is beautiful. Thank you for all the likes. I said I would take a sign saying hi, Finerrz Huddersfield at home, and I didn't. And I did, but didn't get on TV. Mad, did you actually? Mad. If you actually did that, Jonesy, make sure, if you've still got it, send me a picture of it on Twitter, on anything. Is there YouTube DMs? I'm not sure. Or my email's on the About page. If you send me a picture of it, that'll be unreal. I'll get that on Twitter. If you did that, what a legend. Someone disliked. If you did that, I'm blocking you. I mean, I don't know who it was, but I'm going to find you and I'm going to block you. Jonesy WWFC says 1-0 Wolves against Newcastle. Another clean sheet in there. Another win. I love that. Refreshed 32 likes. I saw Darcy at school today, says NoobTube. He's in year 10. I'm in 10. Talbot, Madam Wheatman. What a geese. I love Madam Wheatman. I used to play basketball. She used to referee, and when I get frustrated, kick the basketball. Big no. She didn't like that, but yeah, what a legend. She was quite tolerant of me kicking basketballs, to be fair, because it does deform them, I think. But anyway, we're not talking about basketball. We're talking about football. I saw Darcy score today. We got to that. 3-1 Wolves, says Super Brit. That would be beautiful. We'll take that. We are here to support the Wolves. Raul Jimenez. Yes, we are. Viva Mexico. Big up. 0-0 will go to a replay and you'll win on pens. I assume that's for Liverpool. That would be unreal. Go to a replay at Anfield. That would be so sick. Spies 1414. He's in 2 minutes late, which is disappointing to say the least, Connor. But big up Seatcase. New upcoming business. Get your orders into Seatcase now. Cardiff are better than you, mate. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, this season they beat us. Can't argue with it. But last season, mate, you can beat us 5 times in a row now, and nothing will ever beat last season's time at the Cardiff City Stadium. Was unreal. I'd take 10 Cardiff defeats in a row just for that moment. Or would I, though? To be fair, because it's 3 points over that, so dropped 30. Yeah, I would. 2-0 says NewTube is in year 10. Just been over that. Sorry. Yeah. If you ever see Darce, just let her know. I'll let you know they watch the videos. 3-all shareable hat tricks. Going back in the past there. That'll be unreal. Both, come on, like the Wembley Cup maybe. Both get a legend to bring on. Shearer comes on, Bull comes on, 10 minutes to go. 0-0. And both bag hat tricks. Unreal. But that is the last comment, guys. If you want to get a last one in, to be the last guy commenting, is that some sort of achievement? I'm not sure. But if you want to, I'm going to shoot off now. I'll see you all on the vlog, hopefully out Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be a late one getting back from Newcastle, so dreading that. So I'll try and get it out Monday. yeah, I should be able to get it on Monday. So please all keep your eyes out for that. If you're subscribed, make sure you click that little bell so you get the notification when it comes out, because obviously YouTube are very selective in when they let you see that I've uploaded. So make sure you click that little bell button. You'll definitely see it then. Can't wait. Hopefully we get a win. Hopefully I'm reporting / vlogging on another win. Jimenez is a god. That's a great comment to finish on. But we've got 2 more as well. Jimenez is a god. I agree. Is that a little Fortnite avatar there from Bucko Arad? Michael Frank says bye. Melito Cruz says two thumbs up, but that way around. Thank you very much, guys. What was I even saying then? Yeah, the bell notification. I don't know whether many of you guys have that on. If you do, then leave me a comment somewhere saying you do, because you're absolute legends if you do. But thank you very much. Make sure you leave a like. Right, my own guys, Talking Wolves, 5 minutes late. Unbelievable. Unacceptable, that is. No, I'm only joking. Thank you very much for joining. Either Ewan, Dave, Tom, Matt. Who was it? I don't know. But thank you very much anyway. Right, I've just seen 2 comments have come up on the live stream, but not in my comments section. Mad. Bell says YouTube. Who? Bell? What's that about? Oh, click the notification bell. Got you. 35 likes now. That's beautiful to end on. 37 says Michael Frank. Clock's wrong. IMO. Oh yes, that's fine, mate. If you're I'm sure you're just in France. Are they an hour ahead? We'll forgive it. But thank you, Talking Wolves, for supporting a fellow contributors channel. Love that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for Talking Wolves for joining in at the end. If you haven't checked out Talking Wolves, make sure you go over there. I'm on there. A recent interview with Don Goodman after the well, not interview, it's just a review of the Chelsea game. So if you want to check that out, come on, FIFA says Talking Wolves. But yeah, thank you everyone. I'll see you on Monday for the vlog, then Friday Finerrz Friday. Saturday for Bournemouth game. We've got a lot coming up now, so thank you very much for watching. I'm now 6 minutes over. I'm so sorry, but you've enjoyed a few more minutes of my lovely face. So thank you very much, guys. See you next time, and yeah, peace.